Good afternoon. I'm Jose Leviste, and I'm the chairman of OceanaGold in the Philippines, and I'm a member of the board of OceanaGold Corporation. Our head office is in Melbourne, Australia. Our company is a global company, and we have mining operations not only in the Philippines, we have them also in New Zealand, and we also have them in the United States. Our head office is in Melbourne, and we have regional offices in Vancouver, in Canada.
Thank you for that, sir. And would like to welcome you to Mining Investment Asia 2017. Okay.
Thank you. I'm
And-
glad to be back.
Excellent. We just have a few questions. How is the outlook for Asia mining sector in 2017, particularly within Philippines?
Well, the mining sector outlook regionally is exciting in ASEAN, and we are closely monitoring developments in ASEAN because the Philippines is now chairman of ASEAN on its 50th anniversary this year, 2017. In the Philippines, we have particular policy challenges which have to be addressed, which we hope the national government would soon resolve. I'm particularly concerned about some of the actuations of the Department of Environment and Natural Resources, the Office of the Secretary, particularly on the mining sector. However, in fairness to the government, the issues have been elevated to the MICC, the Minerals Industry Coordinating Council, which the Secretary Designate of the Department of Environment and Natural Resources co-chairs with the Secretary of Finance. And we hope through the MICC mechanism, some of these policy concerns can be addressed. And we are very grateful for the President's call for responsible mining in the Philippines. President Rodrigo Duterte supports responsible mining. He has identified Canadian and Australian standards as the type of mining he wants to have in the country. And we in OceanaGold and the rest of the industry welcome it. And I'd like to take this opportunity of greeting the President because it was his birthday yesterday. Mr. President, happy birthday po from us here in Singapore. Ito ang katabi ko, Pilipino rin. Why don't you greet the President?
Happy birthday po! Thank you for that. And moving forward, we would like to ask, how is OceanaGold working with its stakeholder to attract investors to Philippines in spite of the current challenges in the country?
OceanaGold is very bullish in the Philippines, especially after these policy issues could be settled. Our main concern is just fairness, the application of due process, which we hope the MICC, the Minerals Industry Coordinating Council, can address. We fully trust the MICC and the other departments part of it, including the DNR, will follow the President's call for responsible mining. And we fully support the endeavors of the President and the government. And we think the Philippines is an exciting place to operate as soon as these policy concerns can be addressed.
Thank you for that. And lastly, as a returning speaker, how has Mining Investment Asia helped achieve your objectives?
Well, in this case, it was very timely because there are only two of us here who were able to address the conference. One is Attorney Patricia Buni, who thank you for recognizing Filipino women. Her role in the conference yesterday, particularly on the role of Filipino women in the mining industry, reflects the gender balance we have in the Philippines. On my part, I'm glad to have been back because I've had an opportunity to be able to defend the Philippines, to be able to defend the President on some of the misperceptions of some of the delegates about the situation in the country. especially with the policy differences the industry has with the Secretary Designate for the Department of Environment and Natural Resources. So I thank the organizers for inviting me both to speak and to moderate one of its panels. And it's always good to visit, you know, people and the mining fraternity here in Singapore.
Thank you so much, sir.
Salamat din.